It's just another unscripted sort of video. And here I just want to speak about sort of like the boring work, because right now I'm in the stage of my business where I kind of have to do stuff that I'm not really enjoying it much because it gets really repetitive and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love business and like the whole process and everything. But what I want to say is, like, for example, this YouTube channel is sort of like a business and everything. Captivate an audience and everything like that. But I really enjoy making these videos, right? So, it's work, but like it doesn't really feel like work in a way. If you guys kind of get what I'm trying to say, and like there's going to be things that you're basically going for, and in those goals that you set, there's going to be stuff that you love doing, that you enjoy doing. For me, my example in like my entrepreneurial journey is that I'm uploading these videos, and that's super enjoyable for me, right? I just love uploading videos. I love scripting, all these type of stuff, like working on the YouTube channel is super exciting for me. And even in like my own SMMA, my agency, I like going on to Facebook, trying to look for like media buyers and stuff like that. Join these like Facebook groups, looking over like that, maybe even learning about Facebook ads. Like I took a course. I like those type of stuff, right? But they're going to be stuff that you're going to do that are boring, that you don't really want to do. But what you have to take into account is that it doesn't matter if it's boring or if it's fun. You need to do that work, right? It's not just how do I say it, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Is that if you're in going towards a great mindset from man, my goodness, bro, I don't know how many times I've mentioned this man's name, but in my videos, but it's Alex Mosey again, and he was basically just speaking about how he's not going to um, allow, because he's not aiming to be happy in his life. He's basically like, well, why do you need to be happy, right? You're putting this need over yourself, this desire, and in a way, you basically make yourself unhappy by doing that, right? Because when you have any desire, you sign the contract. Okay, I will be unhappy until I have this desire, right? So basically, saying that I want to be happy is basically saying that you're unhappy now, right? In a way, and um, I was just going. He was basically saying that he's not going to allow the boring work to take him away from what he wants to achieve. And I was just like, yeah, of course, like the boring work I'm trying to speak about and the experience that I've had with it is basically outreaching. So after a while, it's sort of like you're basically typing more or less like the same sort of thing, but it's just a lot of work because you have to do a lot of outreach. Um, so it was when I was doing that, I was just sort of like getting a bit tired. I was just like, man, like this is like it's not like a YouTube video where you feel so much more creative and stuff like that. It's really just like this. So it's not even like a sales call where you're actually speaking to a human being. You're just typing out stuff that a lot of people don't even check in the end, right? And that was a bit frustrating for me thinking about that. But I was just like, bro, you gotta do the boring work, right? A lot of the business depends on your industry and stuff like that. If you were after your passion, but like a lot of stuff will be the boring work. But you can't allow that not you can't allow that to stop you from getting what you want done, right? And I was just like, man, like in a way, I was sort of happy because I was like, this is what most people don't want to do, but I'm doing it right now. And when I got sort of like the boring work done, I felt a lot more happier. Sometimes even when I get like the work that I like doing done, because I put myself through a challenge, right? And that was like super great, and I felt absolutely amazing from it because just doing that type of work was pretty a bit grueling. Of course, and like, oh my goodness, like he's trying to like run SpaceX or something like that. I'm definitely like Elon Musk or anything, but like just doing something that I felt not motivated in a way to do made me more motivated to do it. If you guys kind of get what you mean. So don't let the boring work stop you from getting what's done. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And it was sort of like something I was thinking about. I just want to get that out of my chest. Basically, telling myself, as my younger self, like, don't be scared about the boring work. It's necessary, and it's what a lot of people will sort of like forsake. They won't do it, and that's what's going to separate you from your younger self. So yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you guys keep improving. So and as always, keep improving.